Accept it. This is for your good. This is a new day. For you no longer have a need to observe the dictates, or maybe interests of others. The end result is belligerence that surprises even you. You need to please others seems to have evaporated. When you go back to that poster, that clinging need to be general, you discover a painful internal discomfort. As though a wire loop is tightening to your chest, while you move outside yourself, love obstacles. Such is so for numerous reasons, together with the need for you to journey your way, rather than paths decided on by others. But there is greater profound than mere social attractiveness. That tightening tells you and others, once they discover the identical for themselves, that you are not the malleable being others assume. You have declared your independence, not only inside yourself, but for your outer global. Some people you interact with during this tumultuous time would possibly easily receive, even applaud their independence. Others, who do not yet apprehend this new you, will try to push you into who they need you to be. You are not willing to step gingerly through the 3D potholes of reputation, for you not care. You've got perhaps felt something similar before. The difference now is your loss of challenge about letting others move. Your internal being is sending louder and more direct facts to you. Before, your internal being whispered, mind, and moves. Now, it is shouting. The time to bop among worlds is over. Perhaps you want to retain some relationships regardless of receiving those loud messages. So you try to function in this or that middle only to have bodily reactions that would even frighten you. This is a new world, but many pretend that such is not so. All of this forces you to technique bits and pieces with new sensations. So, here is you are experiencing exceptional flow of movement and reaction. That which mildly disturbed you before is now nearly painful, and that which you hoped to experience months ago is now your daily reaction. You are a new being in a new world. Others have not opened as deeply or as speedy as you. So it's for that a few who experience incorrect now might experience different in the destiny. But possibly you've got created ensures you will build new norms and societies. Such became no longer possible while each person's values were attached to 3D. You've got broken the 3D societal molds. The indicator that such is real is your excessive soreness, whilst you ignore your internal voice. You are not who you have been even 2 months in the past. Granted, you may continue to conform, as is true for 3D adults. The distinction is your new thoughts and actions. will rebuild society from the bottom up. Only a few read in this cloth are of the 3D leadership class. Such is so for a reason. The modern day leadership base changed into design by way of you in mass to be so uncompromisingly 3D, you can now not justify following their lead. You are the mavericks of society now, however may be followed by way of thousands and thousands inside weeks. In a field, you are the starting valet. Possibly you believe that such was usually so. However, if you explore 3D history, you will discover 3D humans require the leader on the top of the pyramid. No great as more and more of you claim your freedom from such management. So there could be a collection over right here developing this, and every other organization over there developing that. Initiatives on the way to be group efforts, and people who need a pass setter will discover that most people does not. Possibly this discourse sounds fantastic, for you have never skilled such in 3D. Even the one's instances, while a 3D group task felt great, a better review informs you that 1 or 2 individuals had been chargeable for leading that organization. You simply need to observe your inner voice to find out new moves and new groups. For you have completed the hard and necessary step of removing yourself from people who desire you to be as you had been in 3D. Even though you haven't been of 3D for months or maybe years, you felt the need, until now, to play the 3D game so that you might not be lonely. The pandemic isolation many of you are experiencing has hardened your inner voice movements to who you are rather than who others need you to be. Thank you for listening, and please don't forget like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you again.